It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Drake Maye. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Pats and the Ravens, next on Madden Football.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you once again. Is this week going to be a step in the right direction for one of our teams we've got, Brock, both of whom haven't played the type of ball early in the season that they want, both coming into this one below 500.
And you and I both know we're not math majors, but we do know this. You stay below 500 in this league, well, you're going to be headed to the top of next spring's NFL draft order. We're not to that point yet, but whoever comes out short here will find themselves a whole lot closer to it.
Five weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Washington now to return, and a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here, and they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lamar off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake Maye.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're running the option, short side. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll run another option to the right. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. So now here's 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
Maye now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the gun, it's Maye. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's gonna run for it. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Jackson into the hands of Likely. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Slot receiver headed left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
First down from the red zone. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New England taking the field, its second series of the game coming up. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
The give inside to Stevenson. Broke through the tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Maye. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Maye looking to throw. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Smith-Schuster, the motion man here. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 25-yard line.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Putting the tight end in motion. Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Here's Stevenson. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, here's Maye. Escapes the sack. He's running for it.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, that he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Walker going to motion over right. On 1st down, Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. They go play fake with Jackson. Complete out to the right. And that's good for a gain of 5. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Motioning him from the slot right. Jackson's gonna throw again. Has a man, it's Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Option give here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Slot man motioned over. Play action. Here's Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That one's complete right side. He's contained at the line for no gain. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Play fake. Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Lamar throwing again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Jackson yet again. This throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Brooks will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, how to operate in it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. Maye on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Henry. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Maye. Short pass brought in. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
To the air yet again, Maye. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions to get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking for a target. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's got Andrews. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down, Ravens.
On the option, they give it to Brooks. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Motion man sent left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here we go, 2nd and very long. Gets this one to Andrews. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Pats will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Juke the defender. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Completed over the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Maye now from the gun. He's got the hook up to Bourne. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the Ravens 46.
Stevenson with another carry. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 3rd down.
Following the flag, they've got 3rd and 3. Running it after the penalty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So 4th down, the Patriots send out the field goal unit, Chad Ryland, on the attempt. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And this will remain a 4-point game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Baltimore running its offense out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On first down, Jackson finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down, Baltimore.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Ravens. Backed up and facing 1st and 20. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
37-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Here's Maye. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
That one intended for Demario Douglas. So it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Maye. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
On the coverage.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. Looking to throw. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Bullock's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was the Packers who get the win at home. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Eward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
An option give here to ETN. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's Maye. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Breaks the tackle, still going. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down, here's Lamar. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Made a throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Maye looking to throw. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10, here's Stevenson. Jukes out a one-stop, and he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go again with Stevenson. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Maye. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster.
Maye's pass complete to Juju Smith-Schuster.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. He finds space for a few yards that time. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Has a man, it's Brooks. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. All down that time by Jonathan Jones. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now.
At the 38-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call. Jackson yet again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Jackson now, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set. 1st and 10. This is Stevenson heading right. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Maye. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here's Maye to the air. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going And then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens will go on offense. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. Jukes one defender, and he's across midfield into Patriots territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Those 3rd and short blitzes, you just want chaos. You just want to disrupt the clock and the timing of everybody offensively, and the defense got the job done.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Maye now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
30-yard line.
Maye. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Zone infraction. Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. To the air yet again, Maye. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And that sets up 2nd and 5. From the 48. That's taken in by Henry. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 36. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Maye. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Stevenson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
On the move, headed right. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Maye now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
On the give, it's Brooks. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play fake with Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Running once more with Brooks. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Gets this to Bateman. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They send a tight end in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one, and the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Maye. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Maye. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, it's Maye. Henry on the catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down from the 31. To throw, here's Maye. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And it sets up 2nd down. Made a throw it. It's complete to Stevenson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Now on the Patriots field goal try, it's Chad Ryland. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On the option, they give it to Brooks. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Slot man in motion left. From the 32. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into the hands of Walker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 44-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. He's got Andrews. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He'll throw it. Andrews with the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Lamar out of the pistol. Gets this one to Andrews. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. That's complete. Here's Brooks. He's still going at the 30. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Ravens feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, it's Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. A third down run with Brooks. And he'll go down here at the 16. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriots running their offense out there. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First down throw for Maye. Complete. It's Bourne. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Here's 2nd and 5. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here he is to throw. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Bullock's kick is good, and that pushes the lead up to 13. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Ravens are your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.